My name is Lydia Bell and this is my 3-year plan. Currently, I'm a full-time third-year BA student, establishing my practice and building my CV. I also sell my artwork on Instagram. I worked as an archive assistant at the ADM Archive. My responsibility was to generate and curate an exhibition. I also created the boards to promote the ADM Archive to the public. Night School has allowed me to gain a great deal of expertise in exhibiting and displaying various pieces of my art. I was also responsible for creating and promoting the 25 by 25 second year final exhibition at BCU. These are recent exhibitions I have been part of. 1 year after graduating, I want to keep applying to jobs in the art and design sector to support myself financially. I will use the accounts I created, such as Indeed, to seek employment and keep my CV up to date. I am currently looking at graphic design and print works as these interest me the most. I want to save money to benefit my future practice while working on my artwork in my spare time and living at home. I'll continue to build on current projects and develop my portfolio by volunteering at galleries to gain work experience such as Artifact, Walsall and the Icon. I've already applied to be a gallery technician at the Icon and to many more jobs in this sector with the help from Careers Plus's Remy Jennings. I will keep my website up to date and network via Instagram, LinkedIn and my website. To connect further, I'll apply to Round Lemon's monthly open calls and listen to artist podcasts such as Art Juice for inspiration. I will sell my work to establish myself in the art scene, looking at places such as Saatchi Art, Big Cartel, Etsy, which I have sold my art on previously, my Instagram where I sell commissions and my work, and my website which I aim to sell my work on by the end of year 1. To do this, I have researched how to price my artwork by looking at websites such as iTool for help. I've also looked into local markets and fairs that I could display my work at, such as Eastside. I found a website called Creative Leicester which shows all local arts fairs and events, which has been very helpful to my practice as I signed up to their monthly bulletin. In 2 years' time, I hope to keep my website up to date, continue making artwork and selling it, and expand my connections to gain recognition, such as joining the Leicester Society of Artists and signing up to their newsletter. I would continue my job search by applying to opportunities that excite me, using job alerts, as well as joining artist groups on LinkedIn. I would hope this would lead to employment alongside the Graduate Plus and Arts Professional Weekly newsletter. I will be researching artist funding from councils and grants from places like Arts Hub. Also looking at the RSBA graduate programme and the New Contemporaries competition, which has an entry fee of £20 but would be worth applying for. I have researched residencies with galleries that inspire me greatly, like the Icon, which I am currently working with on a zine project featuring the artist Osman Youssefad. I'll continue to apply to open calls and artist-led projects. I would also want to start researching self-employment, looking at understanding taxes, pay, and researching tips for being a freelance artist. My dad is also freelance, so he can help me along the way. In 3 years' time, I still want to be selling my artwork and keeping my website up to date. Hopefully, I'd have an artist fund or grant and talk to artists and creators that interest me and try to gain work experience. I will contact my past BCU lecturers to see if they have any opportunities for me. I look to artists and creators that do what I want to do, such as Jane French. Her art style inspires me greatly ever since she gave me a workshop in college. She went into graphic design, then focused on her own practice, which is how I envision my future career. I would like to get in contact with her again. She also completed an MA, however this is not something I'm currently interested in. Other artists that I look up to are Oliver Eliasson, who was discovered at his first solo show in Denmark and went on to found his own company, another ambition of mine. I want to curate my own exhibit. I'll visit exhibitions for inspiration and contact galleries about working with them, such as Walsall and Eastside. I think these will expand my practice hugely and allow me to gain great connections for the future. I would also want to be freelance and have my own studio space. I looked at Leicester, my home, and Birmingham, where I'd ideally live. My challenges are my confidence, which means making connections in the art world is difficult for me. I need to overcome this by putting myself out there when applying to jobs. As a full-time student, I have little money and minimal work experience. I will aim to save money by working part-time and applying for funding to grow my practice outside of uni.